So I'm a little late on these Flash episode reviews, but I will have my Flash episode 11 and episode 12 reviews down. But here is Flash episode 13 review, The Nuclear Man. So in this episode, we saw a lot of things. For once, we saw a Firestorm origin, where they described how Ronnie Raymond and Dr. Martinstein fused together and became known as Firestorm. Now, what was really interesting in this episode was that we not only did we get a full-fledged Firestorm origin, we also got to see Cisco and Joe investigating Barry's mom's death. And in that, they found out some blood behind a wall, and after Cisco analyzing it, they found out that blood was none other than a match to future Barry. So there will be time travel. So it's not that big of a news. We knew there was going to be time travel in these episodes, but now they finally confirmed it, and it will be interesting to see what kind of time travel we'll see from now on. But another thing that we also saw was Barry and Linda Park, and I really liked that. Like he was like, move away, Iris. Like he was like totally moved on, and he was like all over Linda Park, and I was just like, my favorite scene was when they were having sex, and she was like, "Whoa, you're moving a little," and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I get a little excited," and I was like, "Fastest man alive in bed," and if you know what I mean, man, fastest man alive in bed, like he literally vibrates. So yeah, and that was pretty interesting to see as well. And then near the end of the episode, we did get to see the general saying that he would try and capture Firestorm. So if you guys didn't know, there's actually a two-part episode. So we will get to see more later on in the next episode. But it was really interesting to see a lot of these things in this episode. And some Easter eggs for the Young Justice one. When Barry was talking about Mount Duncan, was actually guarding Young Justice. That was an interesting one to see. And another thing... Some other Easter eggs was some simple ones like, Flash and stuff like that. But it's like, I really see Iris getting jealous, and I think Iris will really fall in love with Barry pretty soon. So it'll be interesting to see how that interesting dynamic turns out. But in the next episode, they will tell Barry that the blood sample was his. So we might get to see some Flashpoint paradox going on here. So it'll be interesting to see that happen. And so... overall, this episode was a really good episode, and overall, I give it a 9 out of 10, like always, because the Flash just knows how to escalate into good territory, and it's no different with this one, and I really think that if the Flash continues to do this well, that it will surpass other shows. But yeah, and I really enjoyed the origin story of Firestorm, but... we also got to see those two fighting, but I think eventually Firestorm will team up with Barry and Team Flash. And it would be really interesting to see how they team up and how this all comes about. But we'll just have to wait and see until the next episode. But that's all I have for this review. If you enjoyed anything I had to say, go ahead and drop me a like. And if you could be so kind, subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. That would be awesome. I'm Kevin Ambrose, guys, and I'll talk to you guys later.